Okay, hear me out. Keke Palmer as a bank heist mastermind. Eddie Murphy is just trying to survive his work shift to make it to his 25th wedding anniversary dinner with his wife, played by Eva Longoria, and Pete Davidson, poor Pete, caught in the middle because he thought he was just going on a first date with Keke. Yeah, the pickup is pure chaos and I loved every minute of it. First off, this cast is ridiculous. Keke Palmer in her action girl era, flipping between funny, intelligent, and straight up dangerous.
I'm sure you guys won't be trying to misbehave again, but in case you need a reminder.
Eddie Murphy, the man who invented the action comedy genre, is back doing what only Eddie can do, balancing shootouts with one-liners that make you spit laugh.
Pepper spray! Yeah, I'm gonna take this and spray it up my ass!
Pete Davidson, he's our lovable screw-up rookie who gave away the armored truck route by accident just because he thought it was love at first sight when he saw Keke Palmer.
She's probably gonna try and say it was one of us who did it, but we both know that's not true, right?
I mean, to be honest, Pete, we all fell head over heels for Keke too.
This date isn't over until your uniform is on my hotel room floor.
Get the out of here.
And then you got comedy legends like Andrew Dice Clay popping in.
You don't want to do your job? Get the out of my depot.
WWE superstar Roman Reigns squaring up for a scene. Eva Longoria bringing heart and some feistiness. Marshawn Lynch being Marshawn Lynch. And yes, even a Lord of the Rings alum, Ishmael Cruz Cordova, just to keep things spicy. This cast is stacked like a festival lineup. Now on the surface, it's a wild comedy. Eddie thinks he's pulling a regular Tuesday shift as an armored truck driver, but instead he gets hijacked and dragged into a heist. All he wants to do is clock out and make it to his 25th wedding anniversary with his wife who knows him like the back of her hand and knows just by hearing his voice that something is wrong.
Did you forget you married a Latina? I put a fucking chip in your neck, hijo de...
But no, he's dodging bullets and babysitting a rookie, aka Pete, who should have never been hired in the first place. And if you ever had a coworker who made your job 10 times harder, you'll feel Eddie's pain. But here's the part that surprised me. Under all the chaos, this movie has heart. Let's talk Pete. His character desperately wants to be a cop, but keeps failing the test. He's insecure, he feels like he's not enough, and the world keeps confirming that for him.
Will you try being a math nerd in a family full of cops, all right? I don't want to be a cop. I just want my family to love me.
But through this heist, where he's forced way out of his depth, he finds the courage to step up. It's goofy, it's funny, but it's also kind of inspiring. You're watching a guy who always thought he was a loser prove to himself he can actually be the hero. And then there's Keke. On the surface, she's running this heist like it's light work, but the reason she's doing it, that's where the heart is. Her father was an armored guard who died risking his life to save his colleagues. Instead of honoring that sacrifice, the company twisted it as a loophole to avoid paying out his insurance policy. That left Keke and her mom broke, struggling just to make ends meet. So this heist, it's not greed, it's about justice. It's about avenging her father and making sure her family finally gets what they were denied. And the way Keke plays it, you feel both the swagger and the pain.
But he was gone. And my mom and I had nothing.
That's what makes her character more than just a mastermind. She's carrying her father's fight on her back. And Eddie, let's not forget him. He's the heartbeat of the whole thing. This man is just trying to get home to his wife, and Eva Longoria makes you understand why that matters. She's not just a wife-at-home character. She's fierce, protective, and willing to do whatever it takes to keep her husband safe. The film hits you with these moments of love and loyalty right in the middle of all the chaos. But don't get it twisted, the action is wild. You've got car chases, gunfights, armored trucks crashing through the streets, and Eddie cracking jokes between.
Real nice! You know, to a moving car, you might not come off all the way white. If I was driving by and I saw you, I would think octoroon and keep on moving.
You got Pete stumbling into hero mode, Keke orchestrating mayhem with style, and surprise cameos that make you yell at the screen. 1 minute you're laughing, the next you're low-key emotional, and then you're back to laughing again.
Oh, you think he's gonna be okay?
At the end of the day, the pickup is funny, action-packed, a little bit chaotic, and surprisingly heartfelt. It's the kind of movie that makes you laugh, makes you care, and then makes you glad you got a Prime Video for nights like this. The Pickup is now streaming on Prime Video.